can I tell you about the blanket I just finished? So this is using the Daisy Craft Farms Classic Shell Stitch Blanket. Oh my god, there's like too many sounds. I really struggle with them. But anyway, I finished this and I am so excited. This took me so long. It took me about 9 months to crochet because I took a lot of breaks and I worked on a lot of projects. But this month I decided November was going to be the month that I finished it, and I did. I'm filming this on December 1st. I finished this 3 days ago. I weaved in all the ends. It is ready to be used and I am so excited. So this is what it looks like. I don't even think I can get the whole thing in, but I will take pictures of it and share that for you guys to see. But I used the Caron speckled yarn for the green here, and the white is Lime Brand's Pound of Love, and I'll also put the link to the pattern in the description. I'll put the link to the yarns, or at least name them down there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. This is for my little girl, and I just thought it was perfect. One thing I tried out on this project that I was a little iffy on is I carried the color change up the side here, so I don't cut the yarn or anything before I go to the next row, and it only works because it's every two. So I go down and I come back and then I switch the yarn. I mean, maybe if it was every four it might work too. I really want to try my next project is 3 colors, so you change the yarn every time you finish a row, and I think that will look really pretty. So that's next on my list because I do like the way this carries up the side. I don't hate it. I was gonna do a border just to like enclose it, but I don't even think I need to. I'm gonna see how it goes, and if I'm having problems with it, then I'll put a border on it. I definitely dropped one of the shell stitches somewhere along the way because the bottom is 36 inches and the top is 35. And I counted it, and there's 27 shells here and there's 26 shells up there. But I'm not really worried because it's for my use. It still works. It just is a little flared, which doesn't bother me at all. What else was I going to say about this project? I have some clips that I'll insert here where I talk about this earlier in the month. I originally started out this video as like a November vlog to talk about all the things I worked on this month, but this blanket was like top priority to finish and it took me the entire month to do. So that's all I worked on. So I'll show some of those clips here. I shot it on my iPhone because I just got this new camera and I'm so excited about it. Yeah, I think that's it. Roll the clips. So today is November 6th. I have not worked on anything this month so far. It was like a really slow start to the month. I went back to work. I had just finished that really big cross stitch project that I talked about on my TikTok, and I wasn't ready for anything. So this is what we're working on. We are picking up a project that needs to get finished. This is a very wide baby blanket. If you can see, it's almost my arm span. I crocheted my son's bigger like this. This is not a standard baby blanket size at all, but I figured if I'm gonna put this much effort into something, I really wanted it to be something that could grow with them and last them for a long time. And my son is now 4 and he still uses his blanket here and there, not to sleep with, but like in the stroller when we're sitting on the couch together all getting like all comfy cozy, he'll sit with it. So I think making it bigger has given it longevity, and that is just something really special because you don't want to spend all this time making this baby blanket for your baby and then they only can use it for a short period of time because they're only babies so quickly, like for the first year, like literally, but figuratively and emotionally they also are not babies for long enough, and then next thing you know you have a toddler. So it's special to have something that you can carry through that time because the clothes are constantly changing, the shoes are changing, they're not in the same thing for too long. So yeah. Anyway, I've been working on this since March. In the winter I crocheted my friend a baby blanket and I kind of left it to the last minute because I couldn't pick a yarn, I couldn't pick a pattern, I just wanted it to be perfect. I was very indecisive, but the final blanket came out absolutely stunning, and I think it's a pattern combination I will use for a really long time. It was 100% cotton yarn in the linen stitch, and it kind of looks and feels like something that was knit. So I'll insert a picture somewhere, but it was beautiful. So after doing that, I just needed a break before I could start my own baby's blanket. And yeah, it's been slow going, but I am halfway through, I believe. So I just need to make it the rest of the way. If you don't take a look at the pattern, you won't know what I'm exactly doing here, so I'll explain. It's clusters of 5 double crochets in between each of the last cluster of 5, and it creates this pattern. And I like the clusters, the 5 double crochet clusters become like a shell. But I think what also is just amplifying and exemplifying the stunning beauty of this pattern is the changing yarns here, because it really lets you like feel the shell stitch without it getting lost in a sea of the same color. And because I'm just picking this pattern up, I also didn't take a look at the pattern myself, so I may have to go grab that, but I'm just seeing that it's it looks like 1, 2, 3 double crochets into this corner here. Right? Yeah. Ugh, I think I pulled this too tight. Okay. And this is also where we're going to double crochet. So I'm going to stop right before I pull up that last loop. And for this project, because I'm going back and forth between the 2 colors, I'm carrying the color change up the side. This is the first time I'm doing this and trying this, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about it in the end, but yeah. So this way I don't have to weave in all the ends. And if you know me, you know I hate weaving in my ends. I honestly have been kind of avoiding stripes or color work because I don't want to do the ends right now. Honestly, I'm avoiding even just finishing projects to avoid doing ends. See, I don't like the carrying the color change up the sides because I think it's making this side really tight, and that could be me because this is the first time I'm doing it, but yeah. But I would never do this. I would never do this concentrated of a stripe pattern if I wasn't carrying the color up the edge, just because I think to weave in the colors every single row or every 2 rows would drive me insane. Like it would end me.